Australian author Skye Melki-Wegner debuted the Chasing the Valley young adult trilogy in 2013 with its first book of the same title. A blend of dystopian, fantasy, and steampunk elements, Chasing the Valley follows a teenage girl's battle for survival in a world ruled by a tyrannical and oppressive king. Told from a first-person perspective, the story centers on a group of teenage rebels who use their emerging magical abilities to outwit the king's forces. Their goal is to reach a mythical land where the king's influence is powerless, hoping to gather the strength needed to overthrow his corrupt regime. The novel takes place in the kingdom of Taladia, a realm engulfed in perpetual war. To maintain control, King Morrigan unleashes devastating alchemical bombs that kill those in their path while transforming the environment in strange, supernatural ways. Turning the ground to quicksand or sprouting beautiful flowers, for example. These bombs can only be neutralized by magnets strong enough to render them inert. Taladia's technology is rooted in steampunk, with trains crisscrossing the continent and Morrigan's royal troops piloting fearsome biplanes. At the same time, the world is steeped in classic fantasy magic. Foxeries, large trained foxes, serve as the kingdom's beasts of burden, and magical objects called charms hold powerful enchantments. The central feature of the magical system is the concept of proclivities, magical affinities that develop during puberty. These powers are solidified on a person's 18th birthday, marked by a tattoo at the base of the neck representing the individual's special ability. The magic can encompass a wide range of elements such as fire, water, darkness, and animals. Until a person turns 18, revealing this part of their body is taboo. The protagonist, 16-year-old Danika Glynn, has been living as a scruffer, an orphaned street urchin, for 7 years after her family was killed by one of King Morrigan's alchemical bombs. She survives by taking odd jobs in the town of Rorton, barely scraping by. While Danika has only glimpsed her own latent proclivity, occasionally casting an illusion to hide herself, she looks toward her 18th birthday, which will bring her mandatory service in the king's army. The idea fills her with resentment, as the king is responsible for her family's death. When Danika learns that a new wave of alchemical bombs is set to strike Rorton, she flees into the city's sewers, where she encounters a group of teen refugees. These aren't ordinary runaways. They've devised a bold plan to escape Rorton by scaling the city wall. Failure would mean certain death, but success promises freedom. Danika asks to join their escape, but the group initially rejects her. Undeterred, she selflessly helps by firing a flare to distract the city guards while the others scramble over the wall. Impressed by her courage, the refugees decide to accept her into their ranks. However, the flare inadvertently shoots down one of the palace's biplanes, making Danika the most wanted fugitive in Taladia, now pursued by the king's ruthless hunters, led by Skye Morrigan, the king's unforgiving daughter. As they flee, the group heads toward the Magnetic Valley, a legendary and mystical place where King Morrigan's weapons hold no power. But the journey is perilous. Other escapees have attempted the journey only to be captured before reaching the valley. According to legend, only one group has ever succeeded, a 5-person crew with 5 unique proclivities. Danika's group had once been 5 too: Radnor, the brave leader, the wealthy but disdainful twins Clementine and Maisie Pembroke, whose cruelty hides a deeper motive for escaping, Hackle, a smuggler and guide, and the charming pickpocket, Teddy Nort. One night, while hiding in a forest, Danika hears a strange sound. Investigating, she discovers Lucas, a mysterious young man with a proclivity for bird. Initially, Danika is suspicious and assumes Lucas is a royal pilot, a traitor who will betray them. Her mistrust deepens when Lucas is revealed to be not just a royal, but the son and heir of King Morrigan. He eventually parts ways with the group in the town of Gunning, further confirming Danika's doubts. The group's situation grows more dangerous as they navigate the lawless territory, with the king's hunters relentlessly pursuing them. When they fatally wound Radnor in an attack and capture Danika, she manages to escape by unlocking the full extent of her proclivity, darkness. Her power allows her to not only create illusions to hide, but to melt into shadows, passing through solid objects. After escaping the palace, Danika reunites with the group. In the wake of Radnor's death, she steps up as the leader, using her magic to protect them. Lucas eventually returns, saving their lives multiple times. As they face greater challenges together, Danika and Lucas begin to reconsider their feelings for each other, culminating in a kiss. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.